Henny Penny, adapted by Carolyn Quattrocchi, illustrated by Tim Ellis. One fine day, Henny Penny was eating corn in a small yard beside her house. The sun was shining, and Henny Penny stood under a large oak tree. Suddenly, boink! An acorn fell out of the tree and hit Henny Penny on the top of her head. "Oh my! She cried. "The sky is falling! I must go and tell the king!" So Henny Penny tied a scarf around her head, and she gathered up a basket full of corn to eat on her journey. Then she set off down the road to tell the king that the sky was falling. One day she passed the house of Cocky Locky. Cocky Locky was working hard, building a new porch. "Henny Penny, where are you going?" he called. "Oh, Cocky Locky, the sky is falling! I'm going to tell the king," said Henny Penny. "How do you know it's falling?" asked Cocky Locky. "I saw it on my own eyes. I heard it with my own ears, and a piece of it fell on my head," said Henny Penny. "Then I'll go with you to tell the king," Cocky Locky said to Henny Penny. Henny Penny and Cocky Locky went along, until they met Ducky Lucky. Ducky Lucky was just returning from a morning swim. Said Ducky Lucky. The sky is falling, and we're going to tell the king," asked Ducky Lucky. Henny told me," said Cocky Lucky. I saw with my own eyes and heard with my own ears, and a piece of it fell on my head," said Henny Penny. Said Ducky Lucky. Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, Ducky Lucky went along until he met Goosey Lucy. "Good morning, Henny Penny, Cocky Lucky, and Ducky Lucky," said Goosey Lucy. "Where are you going?" "The sky's falling, and I ought to go," said Ducky Lucky. "How do you know the sky is falling?" asked Goosey Lucy. "Cocky told me," said Ducky Lucky. "Henny Penny told me," said Cocky Lucky. "I saw with my own eyes and heard with my own ears, and a piece of it fell on my head," said Henny Penny. "Then I will go with you to tell the king," said Goosey Lucy. Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, and Goosey Lucy all went along, until they met Turkey Lurkey in the garden. "Good morning, Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, and Goosey Lucy," said Turkey Lurkey. "Where are you going?" "The sky is falling, and we're going to tell the king," said Goosey Lucy. "How do you know it's falling?" asked Turkey Lurkey. "Ducky Lucky told me," said Goosey Lucy. "Cocky Lucky told me," said Ducky Lucky. "Henny Penny told me," said Cocky Lucky. "I saw with my own eyes and heard with my own ears, and a piece of it fell on my head," said Henny Penny. "Then I will go with you to tell the king," said Turkey Lurkey. They all went along, until they met up with Foxy Loxy. "Good morning," said Foxy Loxy. "Where are you going?" "The sky is falling, and we're all going to tell the king," said Turkey Lurkey. "How do you know it's falling?" asked Foxy Loxy. "Goosey Lucy told me," said Turkey Lurkey. "Ducky Lucky." Take two. "Ducky Lucky told me," said Goosey Lucy. "Cocky Lucky told me," said Ducky Lucky. "Henny Penny told me," said Cocky Lucky. "I saw it with my own eyes and heard it with my own ears, and a piece of it fell on my head," said Henny Penny. "Then come with me. I'll show you a shorter way to the king's palace," said Foxy Loxy. Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Lucy, and Turkey Lurkey said to Foxy Loxy, "Oh yes, show us the short way to the king's palace. We would be very grateful to you, because we must hurry to tell them that the sky is falling." Just follow me, Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Lucy, and Turkey Lurkey, said Foxy Loxy. We'll go right up this hill and across this bridge and down this road. Before you know it, we'll be at the king's palace, and you can all tell him the sky is falling. Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Lucy, and Turkey Lurkey all followed Foxy Loxy. Soon they came to the entrance of a dark cave. What Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Lucy, and Turkey Lurkey did not know was that this dark cave was really Foxy Loxy's home. Just follow me through here, said Foxy Loxy, and we'll soon be at the king's palace. Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Lucy, and Turkey Lurkey all followed Foxy Loxy to the cave. Henny Penny was last in line, and she was frightened. She started to run away. Henny Penny ran as fast as her legs could carry her. She ran back along the long road. She ran across a narrow bridge, and she ran down a steep hill. Henny Penny quickly ran past Turkey Lurkey's garden. She ran past the place where Goosey Lucy had been on her way to the market. She ran past Ducky Lucky's pond, and Henny Penny ran past Cocky Locky's house. Henny Penny ran and ran until, up ahead, she saw her cozy little house with the oak tree beside it. She could even see the corn scattered on the ground underneath the tree. Henny Penny ran all the way home, and she was at last seen scratching happily for corn in her little yard, and the king never did hear that the sky was falling. But nobody knew what happened to Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Lucy, and Turkey Lurkey. Some say that they escaped. Others said they were eaten, but we may never know. And in case you don't know what happened to Chicken Little, the reason why he wasn't in the original book was not because he wasn't a star, but because he was too busy crying his eyes out over the controversy surrounding the CGI movie Disney made and was busy watching the classic Disney short to drown out his sadness. The end.